Now let's get you caught up on where things stand here in Indiana this morning with the coronavirus. The state's top health officials now say we could still be a month away from the peak of the outbreak. That projection comes as the state reported 7 more virus-related deaths. This brings the death toll in Indiana to 24. Our cases have more than doubled since Wednesday to 981. State Health Commissioner Dr. Christina Bach says that the projected peak in Indiana is expected in mid to late April. Now, a lot of people are worried about potential exposure right now. Emily Longnecker has been digging into several concerns out in Miami County after a group of high school seniors returned from an out-of-state trip.
Okay, so we are standing on these red bleachers at one end of Times Square.
The class trip was memorable, both for what the 32 Peru high school seniors got to see, Times Square and Central Park, but also for what they missed.
The Statue of Liberty and Ellis Island and the Empire State Building were scheduled for Saturday.
Instead, the group, including parent and chaperone Brenda Douglas and her daughter Sydney, headed home the morning of Friday the 13th after being in the Big Apple just 24 hours.
Kids took it like troopers. I mean, you knew looking at them that they were disappointed, but boy, they rallied.
The decision to even go on the trip only came, says Superintendent Sam Watkins, after consulting state and county health officials. And according to Watkins, they were given no restrictions about going, nor advised of any restrictions once they got back.
To say that those students were probably exposed, that there was a need for them to self-isolate or anything like that, the state did not feel that that was the case.
We had nurses waiting on us when we got back in that night to take temperatures or look us over if we were uncomfortable.
According to Watkins, students on the trip never interacted with others in the school afterwards because the district had already gone to e-learning. Friday marks 2 weeks students and chaperones have been home. The county health department isn't worried the students present an exposure risk and says no new cases have been reported in Miami County so far, beyond the one case that's unrelated.
I don't think their exposure risk is high at all. My point is our exposure risk is anywhere in the country. We have to assume that it exists.
That's why Brenda Douglas is following the CDC guidelines and hopes others will too.
Everybody just needs to take a deep breath. Make sure that if they don't feel well, they're staying at home.
Time now 6:05. A Wayne Township high school is stepping up and donating some much needed supplies to a local hospital. The Area 31 Career Center at Ben Davis has a lot of health programs. In fact, they've partnered with IU West in the past. So that school is now donating its personal protective equipment to the hospital.
Gloves, masks, we found some N95 masks, respirators even from our collision repair program, gowns, hospital-grade sanitation wipes, incubation tubes, and we've gathered them all together, and then we're going to deliver those to the supply chain at IU West.
The school says most of the supplies they're donating are unopened and brand new. They did donate some open glove boxes, but they're leaving it up to IU's discretion.
The mayor of Carmel is relaxing some of the restrictions he put into place earlier this week. They're now going to reopen all golf courses in Carmel, but they want people to be safe by still practicing social distancing, of course, especially on the greens. The courses have to follow just a long list of protocols like keeping those restrooms closed and only allowing privately owned golf carts. Carmel also closed part of the Monon Trail, so the question is, will Indy soon follow suit? Mayor Hogsett told us he hopes not, but it is possible. Carmel closed the trail between Main Street and City Hall because of overcrowding near the plazas. Hogsett says while being outside is a healthy respite, users have to be mindful of others and stay a good 6 feet apart.
So if there is evidence that people are not practicing responsible social distancing on our park system, we may very well have to make the same kinds of decisions that apparently Carmel made yesterday.
And Carmel police say they will be enforcing the new measure.
About 1,000 GM workers here in Indiana are heading back to work to help save lives. They're going to be making ventilators that could be shipped out to hospitals as soon as next month. Just yesterday, President Trump criticized GM for not acting on its promise soon enough. Governor Holcomb says he applauds GM for what it's doing. Check this out. The Pope says he wants us all to see this crisis as a test of solidarity. Did you see this? He held a dramatic solitary prayer service in St. Peter's Square on Friday, and it was pretty much just him in the rain. He said this pandemic has put the entire world, all of us, in the same boat. He also addressed a special blessing, one he normally does only twice a year. And more testing could be on the way soon. Bosch has developed a new rapid COVID-19 test. The German-based company says results come back in just 2.5 hours, and they are 95% accurate. And Bosch says those tests will be able to be used directly by all medical institutions.